All right, don't say anything about my hair, okay? I mean, I know it's long, I know it's crazy, but I'm scared to shave it, and it was good gray around the edges, so I got some of that, natural hair coloring, but I don't know, I don't think this is my natural color. I don't know. Something that's not natural, sadly and far too often, it is not natural for us to be kind to people that we disagree with. People that don't cheer for the same team we cheer for, people that don't buy the same brand mayonnaise that we buy, people that don't go to the same donut shop we go to, people that don't respond to a pandemic the same way we respond to a pandemic. Isn't that crazy? I mean, how could you not agree? How in the world are people not agreeing on staying at home or not staying at home? How could you not agree on wearing a mask or not wearing a mask? And how in the world could more than 300,000 churches in our country not perfectly agree on the date and the time and what color tie to wear and which flip-flops to wear to come back to church on campus again? How can they not agree? Hopefully you're hearing the sarcasm over my loud hair. We don't all agree on everything, right? So what do we do? Well, if you're a follower of Jesus, then you kind of have to follow his lead. And how did Jesus lead? Well, one day he was talking to his closest friends, and this is what Jesus said to them. He said, "But to those who hear, I say, love your enemies. Do good to those who hate you." What? I mean, somebody might say that's just way too extreme. But if you'll just consider the cross of Jesus, you will find the true definition of extreme. You'll find extreme love, extreme mercy, extreme grace, extreme kindness. So, what are you going to do? Because here's the thing. Some people don't want to leave home, and some people can't wait to leave home. Some people want to hug every neck and shake every hand they see, and some people don't want you hugging them. They want you 6 feet away. So what are you going to do? There's a lady named Rosaria Butterfield. She was not a Christian, and she wrote a letter to her local newspaper critiquing a group of local Christians because she felt like they were judgmental and felt like they were very poor thinkers. In other words, she extremely disagreed with them. And a Christian wrote a letter of response to her letter. And this is what she said about that letter. She said, "It was the kindest letter of opposition I had ever received." That letter was part of the story of how she came to faith in Christ. So, what are you going to do? You're going to disagree with somebody. It's just going to happen. And especially right now, we're going to disagree. So, for the good of your own heart, the good of your own mind, the good of your own soul, and for the good of your neighbors and the good of our nation, when you disagree, may you be a voice of kind opposition. And when you disagree, may you still find ways to do good. From my red hair to yours and your family and your home. Much grace to you. Take care.